Russia has just gone ahead and issued its own gold-backed digital currency. Yes, it's true, but that's not all. The BRICS nations are also on board with this new digital currency backed by gold. Now let me tell you something fascinating that not many people are talking about. See, when we take a closer look at the good old US dollar and what's happening behind the scenes, it's quite a revelation. There's a whole picture unfolding that I want to share with you right here, and trust me, it's mind-blowing. But before that, I need you to do me a favor and hit that like button. Seriously, it might seem like a small thing, but every time you like that, YouTube shares this with other people. And we want to wake up as many people as possible about what's really going on in America. So go ahead and smash that like button. Now, Russia just confirmed that the BRICS countries are planning to create its own gold-backed digital currency. And this news came out about a week ago, and I want you to pay attention to this information because today they announced that at the launch of this gold-backed digital currency will happen in about a week. And it's truly unbelievable how quickly this whole thing is progressing. I believe we're entering a period of high inflation in America, and I think more countries will start moving away from the dollar for various reasons. Now, back in 2014, I read an article in the New York Times that really caught my attention, and it talked about how America might not be able to sustain its position as the world's reserve currency. It was a wake-up call, and I think it's crucial for you to understand this implication as well. And if you take these BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, these countries alone account for a staggering 41.44% of the world's population. That's a massive portion, and just from those 5 nations. But here's what gets even more interesting. 2 months ago, it was reported that 30 countries expressed their desire to join the BRICS alliance, and just a couple of days ago, I stumbled upon an update revealing that the number has jumped to 41 countries. And I can't believe that. It's an increase of 11 countries in just 6 weeks. Now imagine you're America, the big player with all the power, and you've been ruling the world with your petrodollar and being the reserve currency. But suddenly, this new currency starts gaining popularity all over the place. 5 or 4 years ago, nobody cared about it, but now it's becoming a real thing. So why should you be concerned about this, whether you're an American or you live in another country? Well, it's not just about a new currency taking the spotlight. There's more than meets the eye. This whole situation is defining a significant shift in the world dynamic, and it's like a real-life drama unfolding before our eyes. And trust me, you can't make this stuff up. It's all happening for real. Now, I know some people out there might be saying the dollar's never going to lose its position as the top currency. They think we have the best military and nothing to worry about. But let me tell you, it's not that simple. There's this alliance forming between other countries, and it's becoming a real concern for America. If all these nations join forces against us, we're probably going to be in a tough spot, and even our great military might struggle. And as of now, Biden slipped saying that we don't have enough artillery because we're producing it and sending it to the Ukraine. So that tells me that we have our pants down in this situation. So this alliance is not a joke, and when you have more than half of the world's population working together, it demands respect. Whether or not they're going to succeed immediately, well, you got to start somewhere, and we can't just ignore it. And to make matters worse, they're planning to invest a massive $4 trillion annually into renewable energy from now until 2030. That's a staggering $20 trillion in just 6 years, and on top of our already enormous national debt. Now, which countries would want to invest in such a massive undertaking? It's a question we all need to ponder, because when they talk about combating inflation and bringing down to 2%, it raises another question. How exactly will they achieve that? See, they might increase interest rates even more, but here's the catch. The cost of energy is going to keep on rising, and on top of that, they're going to consider implementing shipping taxes. These taxes could potentially bring in a windfall of $100 billion for climate-related initiatives, and that's not a joke. Even Time magazine published an article about it a few months ago. They are steering us towards a new climate reality where carbon taxes may become a common occurrence, and they could be imposed on products and services, especially those imported from countries like China. Seems like we're getting taxed left and right. And all of our costs are going to continue to go up. And if we lose the dollar's reserve currency status, it's going to be trouble. Just look like England. It'll be exactly like that. And those countries won't buy our debt anymore either. And big deals won't happen in our currency. This means borrowing money will become even more expensive, and you know what else that means? Our dollar won't buy as much as it used to. Also, the middle class is gonna feel the punch the most. It's tough out there, and inflation isn't going away anytime soon. Don't fall for their promises of a quick fix. They've been saying that for years, and it's not working out so well, is it? I fear more countries will move away from the dollar, and they won't find this green energy transition as easy as they thought. With that, what will our government do? They're gonna squeeze us dry with higher taxes and keep printing more money. Look at all other countries like India, China, and Venezuela. They've got abundant resources and can offer products and services at lower prices. This means American companies will move overseas, seeking opportunities and leaving fewer chances for us here. It used to be that ambitious, folks, but from all over the world, people came to America for a better life. But now they start considering other places to go. And guess what? Those companies we rely on, they're gonna do the same. They're gonna go for cheaper labor and resources elsewhere. It's a big change that's coming and a transition that we've never seen before here in America. And America, the land we believe in, is gonna face some tough times in the next couple of years. It's gonna be so significant that most people won't even be able to wrap their heads around it. Now, if you like this video, watch my next video about BRICS.